Merhaba sevgili dostlarım. 500'lik ekranına hoş geldiniz. Efendim hikayemiz kaldığı yerden devam ediyor. Efsunger hislerini kullanarak Kaer Morhane'ın girişinin yakınlarında Eskel'in izlerini ara dedi. Hazırsanız hemen başlayalım. Keyifli seyirler. Hikayeye Vizima şampiyonu şarabıyla başladık. Bir tane daha içelim. Oo, daha 5 tane daha var. Redanyalı birası. Evet. Hayal mi görüyorum yoksa gerçekten maral mı? Maralmış. Bir tane daha içelim. Her şeyi ikili görüyorum. Hatta 3, 4, 5, 6'lı görüyorum. Yukarıda. Nerede yukarıda? Ulan kıyak kafayla mezarlığa geldik galiba. Bu ne? Ama yeter, bu kadar da olmaz ki ya. Aa, buradaki eşyaları al. Muhafız çizmeleri. Bu tür parşömen... Ne oluyor ya? Birisi hırlıyor. Aa, akrep. At var burada. Biri hırlıyor. Anam, kurt geldi. Atı kaçıracak neredeyse. Bu at da kimin?
Take it easy. Eskel made camp here.
Burada kamp yapmış. Eskel'in atı bu. Gelişmiş drakonit yağı. İyi bari şarap değilmiş. Ateşi söndür, orman yanmasın. Simyacı barutu. Bu karakter bazen dönmüyor böyle.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Atının etrafındaki bölgelerde izleri ara. Şimdi ben zaten buradan geldim. Atının etrafındaki izler. Burası var.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Yukarı doğru bir gidelim.
Eskel's tracks.
Eskel'in izleri.
Nose.
Burnumuz yine bizi şaşırtmadı. What? Eskel?
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be fork-tail bait. Guess it
Aa,
works for
Eskel burada.
witches as well.
As for fork tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Yeğen seni meşgul ediyor anlaşılan.
Pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said,
One should not interrupt a lady.
exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
O kadar da tipsiz değilsin ya. Kendini bu kadar ezmene gerek yok.
Geralt, please. Cut the crap. Hear that?
O da ne be?
Incoming.
İşte geldi.
I see it.
Ay niye bana direkt geliyor ben onu anlamıyorum.
Big bastard!
We can handle this. Come on.
Seni uçurumdan aşağı atabiliyor mu?
Taking off! Hit the wing!
Çatal kuyruğu kovala. Nasıl kovalayayım lan? Abi o güvercin değil ki ben onu yakalayayım. Onun nesini kovalayacağım?
Bleeding heavily.
From an
Ağır kanaması var.
Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Atar damarını kestik onun.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Oo buraya mı girdi?
Its lair looks like.
Good.
Çatal kuyruğu bul ve öldür.
Gonna make a stand.
Let's go. Şimdi o bizi burada öldürmüyor. Aa! Oradaymış.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Bak çatal kuyruk. Ritmi yakala. Çatal kuyruk. Evet.
All right,
Onun
let's
içinden
pull up the
geçtik.
spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Hadi yardım et.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry up.
Çatal kuyruk omurilik sıvısı. Yağmalama. Canavar beyni, ejderha pulları, çatal kuyruk postu, çiğ et. Tamam. Burada bize göre herhangi bir şey var mı? Aa sandık var. Şema, gelişmiş kurt zırh eldivenleri. Güzel. Güzel. Burada artık biz zırh yapabileceğiz. Çıkalım buradan o halde. Şimdi usta. Bir kapıdan çıkalım bir. Karanlığa girince beni basıyorlar.
Hey, what do you say to a little race?
Yarış mı?
Maybe see who's faster, roach or scorpion.
Kızıl göz mü akrep mi? Kim daha iyi sürücümüş onu da görürüz diyor. Memnuniyetle.
Not really a challenge. 'Cause I
Benim
can
kızıl
beat
göz
you
var ya
right
öyle bir kaçıyor ki.
now. But
4
why
nal.
not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins.
Let's go. İlk ulaşan kazanır. 500 metre. Fasulyeyi soydum, kılçığından ayırdım. Akşama taze fasulye yemeği var. Aa, geride kaldım. Fasulyeyi soydum, kılçığından ayırdım. Akşama taze fasulye yemeği var. Bak şimdi. Biz eskiden yarışırken aslan. Sen sarı gözü ne sandın? Sen sarı göz ne sandın?
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Not a
Eğer mi
crowd
kaydı?
showed answer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
Dostum,
You're a
eline
fucking
sağlam
short
bağlayacaksın.
But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Bir şey istemiyorum.
Come on. Not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
Let's go. Yennefer'in Megaskop'u tamir etmesine yardım et. O halde gidelim.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven Sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Bu da kim be?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli. Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne.
Ne oluyor be?
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Sorun nedir peki?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Sırada ne var peki?
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Escort, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Neymiş o yöntem?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Uma'ya bak. Şimdi ne yapıyoruz?
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Bir sorun mu var?
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow.
What?
You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards, in an hour. Or two.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Pekala ben.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then I found
Krallar, ejderhalar, komplolar.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why
Güzel.
don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Tris başının çaresine bakıyor. Şimdi Yennefer'in yanında Tris'ten bahsetmek ne kadar doğru olur? Dostum hiç konuyu değiştirme. Ben Uma'dan bahsediyordum.
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You fucking what?
Terbiyeni takın.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witchers.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't
15
listen, did
dakika
he?
sonra.
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the lower.
Adamın boğazını fena yakıyor. Ne bu?
Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit
Yarı
and
ak
white
martı.
gold. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Yatma vakti beyler.
All right, guys.
Sabah yapacak işimiz var.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
Good night. Bizim adam nerede yatıyor? Yerde mi yatıyor? Bu hakikaten yerde yatıyor ya. Yen nerede yatıyor? Ula bu horlayan yen mi yoksa?
Damn. What a dream.
Yok, yen kalkmış ayağa. Diğeri yatıyor galiba. Ha, Umma yatıyor. Aa, Umma'nın üzerinde kırmızı bir şey var. Kan değildir umarım.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan.
Umar'ın sesi değil mi? Yani Umar'ın içinde başka birisi mi var?
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Chop chop, maş maş. Chop chop. Let's go. Gerekli malzemeleri topla ve kaynatılmış ot özü hazırla.
Performed a series
Chop
of
chop.
calculations, extrapolated some data, ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Kaynatılmış ot özünü hazırla. Let's go. Hemen bunu inşa et. Tamam. Yennefer'e iksirleri götür dedi. Güzel, gidelim. Yeğen hazır.
Potions ready.
tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed
Haydi
extract
chop
to
chop.
deaden the pain. I know.
Marş
I've done
marş.
this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Umma sakin ol.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Gözyaşını ver.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
Sıradaki gelsin. Yabani çavdar suyu ver. Bak bu canavara dönüşmesin.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Son bir kez daha izle.
Table then.
Geralt, next potion.
Mızrak çimi özünü ver.
Fin.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd...
O da ne? Kustu. İstifa etti.
Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it.
Geralt halı yıkıyor.
Doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
Sen sıkıntı yapma, Yen ne yaptığını bilir.
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
Aynen, fark ettiyseniz yaklaştığında Geralt'a doğru baktı. Hani Geralt müsaade edecek mi etmeyecek mi diye. Gerçekten bu konuda davranılması gerektiği gibi davrandı. Tebrikler. Bu küçük de olsa bu ayrıntıyı eklemişler. Yaklaşım her zaman önemli. Ama yaklaşmadan baksaydı daha da tutulur tarafı olurdu.
His body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
Birkaç saat sonra.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Ciri ile buz pateni yaptığım zamanı dinlemiş miydin? Sana Dandelion'un bana kılıç almasını anlatmış mıydım hiç? Ciri'yi konuşalım ya.
The time Ciri and I went ice skating.
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on,
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Kehanetin Çocuğu Ciri'yi. Arriva. Endir.
Bir şey onu korudu.
No.
Aa,
No,
öldü.
I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
İşe yaradı galiba.
Koal Kehanetin.
Never severe. Koal Kehanetin. Nevid, Arriva, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Hamayt.
Kehanetin, Taran Anade, Diz.
Bitti. Umma insan oldu. Çocuk mu, genç mi, yaşlı mı, ihtiyar mı? Bu da kim be? Oo.
Avalok?
Avalak sen misin?
Yes. An elf.
Bir elf ve kıyafetlerini giydi.
Where is Ciri?
Yoksa bu Avalak Ciri'yi
But
yelkenli tekneyle kaçıran kişi mi acaba? Tekneyle, gemiyle.
the hunt.
Sisler Adası nerede burası?
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere and nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists.
Skyliga'da bunu takip et. Sislerin içine doğru acele et. Çabuk. Aa,
I
büyülü
tried
ateş
to
böceği.
protect her, but the curse. The hunt has not found the isle as yet. It is a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Ben Ciri'nin peşinden gidiyorum. Siz bununla ilgilenin.
Going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalok? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
Senin tavsiyen ne peki? Gidip orada pusu kurup avla savaşmak mı?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't
Yani
get
bu
a second chance.
olası bir durum. O halde ya savaş ya savaş.
The hunted became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a
Beşimiz
crumbling
mi?
castle.
Ben 500
Have a
kişiyim.
choice, besides delaying the inevitable.
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Müttefikleri de ben toplarım.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Exclusively.
Siz ne yapacaksınız?
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good
O halde
luck,
yola çıkalım.
and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Let's go. İçlerinden geçelim. Evet, şimdi. Silah arkadaşlarımıza doğru gidelim. Krak ile konuş. Önce bir Krak yanına uğrayalım. Sonra Ermion. Sonra diğerleri. Let's go. Evet. Şimdi. Vahşi av ile savaşmada yardımına ihtiyacım var.
But I need to ask you a favor. A big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri.
Güzel. Söyle
I know
dostum
where
dedi.
she is. But I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is life. Bring her here, and we'll face them in battle.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen, we fight them there, nowhere else.
Kehanetin is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks, not to mention I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows. Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more of your time.
Madem istemiyorsun yardım etmek.
Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can.
Ne yapacaksın? Bana ordu mu vereceksin? Benim orduya ihtiyacım var usta. Kılıca değil.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland.
Kral Erlen.
Erlin's
Oh.
Stonefist. So this is Winter's blade. Thought it was a legend.
Forged in Mahakam.
Efsanevi bir kılıcı bana mı veriyorsun?
Been in the Uncrate family for centuries. And now it's yours.
Sağ ol.
Thank you. This can't be easy for you. I appreciate it all the more.
May it serve you well. Send those specters back where they came from.
That's my intention. Farewell.
Aynı fikirdeyiz. Dostum. Aynı fikirdeyiz. Güzel. Kılıcı taktık. Tabii daha iyisi çıkarsa onu kullanırız. Şimdi Ermion ile konuş. 1250 metre. Bu erkek mi bayan mı? Evet geldik.
Can we talk?
Vahşi av ile savaşmada yardımına ihtiyacım var.
Attack Kehanetin soon. Gonna need your help.
The Wild Hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is, and the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl
Bak
and I've
o kızı büyüttüm diyor gördün mü? Vefa vefa. Diğeri gelmedi kılıç verdi ama vefanın yerine hiçbir şey geçemez. Vefa böyle bir şey. Hemen kabul edersin. Hemen tamam. Sorgusuz sualsiz. I'm here.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Witcher, why have you come?
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Finally, I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
Öyle kolay değil.
It's pursuing her. Kehanetin's the only place she'll be safe.
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
Bundan kuşkum yok.
I don't doubt it. Against conventional foes, the Wild Hunt's different. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kehanetin is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed.
Güzel. Bir sancak gelsin. Hatta bir iki tane, üç tane gönder.
General Voris will lead it.
Çünkü rakip sağlam.
And I cannot agree to Witchers commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Ciri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
Ciri'yi getir diyorsun ama yardım konusunda çok gevşeksin. Böyle Ciri gelmez. Ben olsam ben de gelmem.